Hey, what's good, y'all? It's Q. Hey, yo, I'm coming to y'all with a video. This topic right here.
Man, stop that.
Doggone it. I'm coming to y'all with a video on should married people have single friends, or should they go out with single people? Very, very touchy subject, man. So, hey, I'm going to jump right into it, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Let's go.
One topic of marriage that I don't really see discussed too often is when you're married, trying to maintain friendships with single people. I grew up in the church, and I had an older pastor that used to always say that married and single people just don't have any business together. They don't have anything in common. And for the longest time, of course, because I wasn't married, I didn't really understand that.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
So, the first thing I want to say is that trying to maintain a friendship is different than going out with them. You know, like seriously. Hanging out with them, going to the clubs, going to the bars, putting yourself in situations, girl trips, stuff like that, guy trips, whatever. Like, that's different. Like, there's nothing wrong, I feel like, with maintaining a friendship. What's wrong with maintaining a friendship? I mean, you knew them before you got married. So why should you just dead the connection or friendship, because you married now? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what be making single people feel like, or y'all feel like we better. Y'all better, I mean, because you do. It's people that think like that. Like, I don't agree with what that pastor said, really. Like, nah. There is a scripture that says, 1 Corinthians 15 says, do not be misled. Bad company corrupts good character. Come back to your senses as you ought, and stop sinning, for there are some who are ignorant of God. I say this to your shame. So, I mean, of course, if you in the vicinity of bad company or bad people, of course you're gonna eventually, it's gonna eat away at you, and you're gonna end up following their ways, doing their, committing their sins or whatever. So that just comes with normal people. Like, just, you can be around people, married people, that are bad company. You know what I mean? So let's move on.
How would you feel about your partner going on a fella/girls trip with their single friends? These single friends are out there actively engaging in whatever is thrown their way.
Have a conversation with your partner and express how it makes you feel. And if he truly respects your relationship, if he truly loves you, he's going to understand that.
The thing that popped out to me the most is she said, how do you feel? And we understand that feelings are a product of our thoughts. So you got to ask yourself, what are you thinking is going to happen that makes you feel a certain type of way? Right. And if there are certain thoughts that you're having, you have to challenge those beliefs and see if they're valid. If things have happened in the past that would make you insecure about your partner going on a trip with his friends. Because what's interesting to me is if his friends are always catching what is being thrown their way, but yet he still hangs around them, why isn't there a deeper conversation about if those friends are good for him in general? Because
pay attention.
Proximity shouldn't determine your comfortability. It shouldn't determine his commitment to the relationship. So if he's hanging around those friends while y'all are at home and he's not on vacation and it's cool, then what is the difference of him traveling on a trip with his friends? Because he should remain the same man out of your presence that he is in your presence.
So I agree with dude. Like, yeah. I mean, what's the difference between the trips? Although I don't agree with the trip part, because those girl trips and them guy trips, they get a little sticky. Pay attention. Y'all need to stop. I'm not gonna tell you what to do, but I'm gonna tell you to
pay attention.
Why is you trying to do that? Why y'all trying to go out there like that? You married, you trying to party with the single girls. Watch it.
Pay attention.
It can get ugly. Cause all it takes is a dude with a little swag, little game, whatever, like to finesse you right up out of your married panties, yo. I'm just gonna keep it real.
Pay attention.
And also, I think a lot of the trauma that was in the past that the woman might have, like speaking on this part right here, is gonna make her feel a certain way about him going out with those single friends. You know what I mean? If he was caught doing something and he was out with the single friends, or if he was just caught doing something, period, and then he's going out with single friends. You know what I mean? Like that's definitely gonna play a major role in how she feels.
Should married women hang out with single women?
No.
Great question. No?
Why not? Because I got married about 8 years ago, and a lot of my friends were single women. They played a big role with my marriage feeling. They wanted me to be outside, Keita B, to the 2000s.
She belongs to the streets.
Want to be in the house cooking, cleaning. My single friends is all like, "Oh, you acting funny. You can't come outside. You let rule your life." But these are my friends that I had for 15 plus years. I'm caught in a bond because if you leave me tomorrow, my girl's gonna be the ones to hold me down. They're gonna be wiping my eyes with the tissue.
You with your boo though, isn't it?
I was
y'all
with
against the world.
Yes, but
so why did your friends even come up to that kind of a status?
I don't know.
Keep in mind podcast. Keep it.
Oh man, I can't wait to unpack this. So like, the wrong toxic friends will keep you single.
Pay attention.
They will keep you single, bruh. That's just that. Like, they want. Have y'all ever heard of the saying, misery loves company? Yeah, that's what happens, bro. That's what happens. They want you outside. Girl, come on. Come outside with us, girl. We going out tonight. You got to be careful, man. It depends on the true intentions of the person's heart. Like, everybody ain't out here trying to, get married people to get back into the single life. But I'm just saying, like, you got to judge your friend. You got to know who your friend is. Like, is she really for me? Is she really for my marriage? Or is she trying to have me back outside like we used to?
Pay attention.
And if she is about that BS, then she need to be, and she need to be gone. You need to salute that junk. See ya. Oh my gosh. And two, like, that whole, oh, you acting funny, that's just a way to me to try to make you feel bad about what you're doing in your marriage. The consistency that you have with your partner. And y'all at home, movie nights, y'all just enjoying each other's company, going out, all this and that. Like, a lot of people are envious of what you have, so you got to be careful with who you surround yourself with. And that goes back to the scripture. Bad company. Keep yourself around bad company, you're going to have bad results. That's why her marriage was what it was at the end, because bad company, bro.
Can married people have single friends?
There are spouses that get married with a single-minded person's mindset. And they expect to live long in marriages when they still run around with single friends, they still run around with the mindset of a single person. When you are about to get married or you are living in marriage, you must always make sure that your mindset is built for the greater good of companionship and not for a single person. One of the reasons why we're having high divorces today is simply because people, when they're married, think like single people. And they become selfish, self-involved, and don't even give 100% into that particular marriage. And they think they can build marriages by that. They become divorce statistics in less than 5 years, sometimes even less than 10 years.
So, I feel like for the greater good of the companionship, like, of course, like, make sure that you're doing the things that you're supposed to be doing to make your partner happy. Of course. You know what I mean? Running around with single friends, like I said before, I think you need to have boundaries. You need to know what to do and what not to do. Where to go and where not to go. You know what I'm saying? Just like you come in 2, 3, 4 in the morning after hanging out with the single friends, like, you know you're going to be in some trouble.
Pay attention.
That's just, you already know you're going, like, come on now. Doghouse, whatever. You know you're going to get in trouble. Like, so, you know, like, look, yo, I got to go. I got to roll. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got a wife at home. I got a husband at home. But, like, some situations, depending on what y'all establish, you know, you need to honor whatever y'all establish as a couple. If y'all said, don't come in here past 2 o'clock. Don't come in here past 12, whatever the case may be. Honor that, men, women. Don't be going to the bars, whatever. Honor that. Whatever y'all, you know what I mean? That's what I feel like. That's what I feel like. I'm just saying. But, hey, that's it for this video, man. I like to know what y'all think in the comments. So, please like, comment, subscribe, and share this, man. I'm going to holler at y'all in the next one.
Girl, I'm tweaking to keep looking at my watch. I know you coming over, but it feel like time to stop. I just want you out my head, and I want you in my bed, so I can turn my thoughts into action.